What was, as they say, the theories of the case? What was the basis you felt you could prevail suing the town government? After all, they were simply enacting legislation, and they were doing what they're elected to do.
Yeah, so I'll start out with one that I already mentioned, is the challenge to the permit fee. So obviously $100 a year for a permit fee, that seems reasonable. A food truck can afford that. But then to jump from $100 a year to $75 a day, so that would be a total of $7,800 a year for Mark to be able to operate in town. And that's only operating in town 2 days a week under another limitation in the new ordinance. So many state constitutions are set up this way, that the General Assembly has the power from the people, and then they delegate power to the municipalities in the state. And so the towns in North Carolina only have the authority that the General Assembly has provided to it. And as I mentioned before, the town just doesn't have the general authority to tax businesses arbitrarily as they see fit. They can only regulate food trucks for health and safety purposes, and then cover the cost of those regulations with a reasonable regulatory fee. And goodness knows that $7,800 a year is not a reasonable regulatory fee for a food truck. And just to give your listeners an idea of what might be a reasonable fee for food trucks, Durham, North Carolina has a vibrant food truck scene, and to receive a permit there, it costs $10.40 to operate for a year. So the $7,800 is just really remarkable and outrageous. And they've even admitted that they're using those proceeds to buy bats and ball gloves for their Boys and Girls Club. So it's not for the cost of regulation. So that's the first theory of the case.
That's a slam dunk, if you will. I'm sorry to use technical Latin phrases that we all learned in law school, but that's a slam dunk.